No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Appalachian State Mountaineers, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Mountaineers will kick it away first. He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So Michigan's offense will have the football first. Hopefully we'll see a performance. Like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man. He is the...
There he goes! He smashes his way through again. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. And the Wolverines, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Lost, the defense is wide open.
Well, the offense is humming now, and you're seeing they can generate explosive plays in a variety of ways. They had the big run on the previous play. That time they're able to take a shot. Everything they're dialing up right now is working beautifully.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Tight end finds a soft spot. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend it.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it.
Touchdown, Michigan! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And this offense continues to have some success. And I'll tell you what, when it gets down to it and you need a play, they're starting to
you just got right.
You can tell the QB looks for him. That's 3 TDs now in 4 games, and I think they'll keep feeding the big fella.
So,
on the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Mountaineers offense will go to work for the first time today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
I'll tell you, this running back, he's running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Sanchez. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
He might want another play.
Right now, no audible, huh? Fuck it.
Back to pass. Quickly complete.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on third down. Finding open areas. Turning it on. The 20.
Let's go.
And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, App State.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the Jets, and is gone.
Extra point here will tie the game. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. A very efficient five-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fakes the grab. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Gaines. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Back to pass, it's Underwood. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive.
Early in the game, I love
Stop clicking my shit.
Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown them 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Hard running there. Breaks into the open.
Hold on,
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. You put on that winged helmet, and the one thing you want to do is establish the running game.
And no matter who the coach is, no matter who the players are, it's a tradition. It's physicality. That's how they built this brand in Michigan. And I think no matter who's there, it's going to be how they continue to build on that tradition.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Rushes on him. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. The short hands, it's Smith. They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A 1st down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw it. Fires to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Wolverines can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll go to the ground. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. And the Wolverines come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
It's a bad sign on offense when you have that many people running free at your running back. That means guys up front aren't getting their blocks. Just too many hats.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
It took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he takes this from inside the 5. Oh. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Going for it all. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on 3rd down, forcing the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
You didn't even run your route you're supposed to run. Why are you running the post? Okay, they got to be stated. I didn't even change your route.
Don't get caught, and he did the pick 6.
These guys can play offense too. Now look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out a wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't make it 10. Take that thing all the way back.
The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. The give to the back. Not much doing there. He gets into the 26, a gain of 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Second down, he'll throw it. Under fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Yeah.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. A lot of times when they have the guys around them, the focus that receivers have just, it doesn't exist.
Oh, my Lord.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
He completely fell off to me. He said, oh, yeah, he swapped. Hey, that's good safety play. He swapped. Good shit. I like it. I can't even be mad at that.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Using his legs, it's Gaines. Makes a man miss. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Wolverines. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defense all year long.
Appalachian State regains possession and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. There's still plenty of time, and you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Trying to get behind the defense. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Mountaineers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on third down. Quickly complete. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job on it.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Mountaineers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quick strike complete. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
Well, it's a great job by the quarterback there, understanding you're being blitzed. You know you're not going to be able to hold on to it very long, so find the back. Get it into his hands quickly. Let him go pick up the first.
To the air on first down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. And the Mountaineers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They just keep firing. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And I don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Mountaineers will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon.
I got shut about.
And the punt will come to rest just inside the 30.
Settle down, fellas. Settle down.
So here comes the Michigan offense.
It's out of
They've been
control
nothing
right
short
now,
of
man.
spectacular
Save.
so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and
Defense will
they'll
start
try
with
to make
you,
it 4 for 4. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
Start with you, dude.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Dropping back, it's Underwood. Throws to the wideout. Holds it in. Off and running. The 20. The 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Michigan.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given
Defense, I need y'all to tighten up.
Coming out with it, it's Lewis. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback.
Switching.
The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Hauls it in.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
It's complete. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got a man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Mountaineers headed quickly to the line. Motion from the back. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down.
Took it from him, but hey, you caught it, so I ain't gonna. He didn't even try.
Enough for a first
Maybe
down.
that was the over.
That might be the play that turns the momentum in this game, right? They're getting blown out right now on the scoreboard. It's late in the half. They've got to come away with a touchdown, but that might be the guy you need to keep going back to in the passing game to get yourself back in this game.
A big play gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. The Mountaineers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Might be changing the route. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. The quick out. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football.
Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off
Well, I know
a
you better
huge
tuck that
gain
motherfucker
down to
football
the
in.
17-yard
I
line.
don't know who the fuck
And they executed that running
you
back
think you
screen
is
to
and what they
perfection.
taught
Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him.
at Florida
Offensive
State
lineman
home,
got
but
out
no,
in
we can't do
position,
that.
And the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Takes the easy one to the back.
Oh my Lord.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
All right, we'll
The
change it.
Mountaineers
We'll
trying
change
to
the person.
find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. Quarterback.
Oh, he was wide open.
Down he goes
And I just tried to do some shit.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains.
I thought the O-line
after
had.
that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
Oh, you got to catch that tight end.
And they're going to head out the lineup for a field goal. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. Splits the uprights, it's good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, you can make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. South Carolina is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Jadeveon Clowney had a hand in getting this kid to Columbia, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to LSU.
Dropping back, it's Underwood.
We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Wolverines with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the wideout. They'll give it to the back. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Not so fast. You think it's going to be automatic, 2nd and short. They're just going to turn around and hand it off. But how about the penetration up front defensively, shutting that play down?
Yeah, and if your defense wants to be aggressive, well, that's fine. 3rd and short, I still got 4th down as well. So
Come on.
There he goes. Lowers those pads.
Guys, you got to make the tackles, bro. They can't keep fucking scoring off of broken tackles.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score
God
again
damn, defense.
before halftime.
Tackle the fucking man.
Second half.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets a block. He returns it almost to the 35. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 34-yard line. Solid work on that one. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He'll take the deep shot.
You got to catch it, bro.
They were looking for an explosive play.
You
Well,
got
the
to
offense
catch
is
it.
doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. He wants to change this route. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit.
We had to do it.
The official says no good. Hoping to cut
Not
into
sure.
that lead, and they did not. The lead is huge. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Wolverines will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lewis. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone. Did not. Out as he stopped at the 13. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes...
But why did you go that way?
Defense,
why do you just spin to the inside towards the
everything
block?
can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Caught in the backfield, it's Dickens. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Anderson wants to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
Quarterback may change this route. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air.
Good.
Snagged in the middle. It's Sanchez. He'll be stopped.
Why did you throw it behind him?
Short of a first down. And the Mountaineers will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time.
Get out my way. Stop impeding me. Oh, my Lord.
And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
I can't get to the angle because I'm running into this nigga back. He will not move.
Now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed, so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions. It is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
Looking for space. It's Gaines.
Wow.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. A first down run on the doorstep. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Touchdown, Michigan! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing, he's working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate,
Definitely shouldn't have
he's
came
on so
in
much
this
fire.
big
You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results. Everything else ain't working anyways.
The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
I know that's offensive pass interference, but I actually think that's a very heads-up play because that ball...
What? What you called it on a lineman, though? How's a lineman? Oh, 47. But how did he get the offensive pass interference? That's wild. Bro, you've got some awareness. What are you looking at?
That was an errant throw. The receiver knew it, and instead of allowing the defender to pick it off, he knew, hey, I got to create a penalty here and save my quarterback and bail him out.
Looking down the middle. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Bringing it back.
Great job getting the interception. Maybe an even better job on the return. You got the convoy. You're finding your blockers. You're out in the open field. You're saying, hey, coach, watch me with the ball in the open space. Maybe I can get on offense and get a few throws. That was a phenomenal.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverine.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the... Appalachian State regains possession of the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time. Breaks into the open. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. The Mountaineers want to crank the tempo.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going.
Why you did not go, bro? Oh, my God.
No, I think a big...
You got an option route. Host, juke. Both of you outside niggas. You got a chance to stop and go. All you had to do is take off. The pump fake freed him up, but I ain't see that last minute niggas crashing. But God damn, boy, if you hit the fucking stop and go, my boy, you out of there.
Linebackers having success.
God damn.
Timing. You see how perfect that timing was by that linebacker? It's almost as if he knew when the snap count was. Great anticipation.
Okay.
Quarterback making checks. Anderson will throw. Fires to the wideout.
Oh, my
and
Lord.
that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Intercepted, and the defense is
He's
set
going
him
to do
up.
it anyway.
He managed a few
So
yards
sick.
on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Nice move. Creates
Broke
some
him
space.
down.
Touchdown, Michigan.
God
And once
damn.
he found open space, the band might as well start playing. There's a reason they call this just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible, because he'll make it happen.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turns.
Looking deep. He's got it down the left. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
And this 4 vertical play is something that every offense in the country has in their playbook, but they don't all run it as good as this offense does. Really nice job making the play call, but when you've got athletes like this and a quarterback that can fit the football into small windows, good things generally happen. That is tremendous execution on that pass play.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Anderson wants to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Man, this defense is playing so well, and this offense has struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Mountaineers decide to punt it away. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Gonna run it. It's gained. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. The Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Wilson. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now they'll try the right side. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
You got it.
And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field.
I can't cover both. Watching the running back. Guess I blew that cover. This nigga ain't make no move like he was saying. Chill out.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Runs through the tackle. Gets it past the marker. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
Anderson will throw. He's got him in the flat. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Here's a hit. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I think the head coach might need to have a talk with his QB and just try to get him settled down because he looks out of sorts right now. He's already thrown 2 picks. He tried to throw that ball off his
He's going to let it go. And they
Oh,
can't
you
hook
gotta
up
catch
on the
that.
big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Mountaineers send out the punt unit. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. They'll try the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Gaines. And they'll move the chains with the 1st down. That might be it for the 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here.
What?
They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the
Oh, we need some more. Yeah.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quickly out to the tight end. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You can put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
Zings it complete to the right. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again.
He'll take a shot. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Grabbed over the middle at Stewart. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. And the Wolverines have pushed it inside the 20. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll run it from the gun. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the 1st down and get the sticks moving.
Takes a snap, wants to throw. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Wolverines. And they take it in for 6 more points. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Anderson wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And the Mountaineers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. He's got an open man. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Simple call, excellent execution, moves the sticks on third down.
These QBs and receivers, man, they run this route in practice thousands of times. So it's nice to see.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Mountaineers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Gets it to him on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. And the Mountaineers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Anderson will throw. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52. He gets a hand on it.
After that blocked field goal, that just sums up the kind of day it's been for these guys, right? It's not just offense.
Holy shit.
Even on special teams, they haven't been able to execute.
Oh,
They've got a lot
shit.
of areas to improve on the next time they take the field.
They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Here's the handoff. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Priestcorn. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Priestcorn. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Three consecutive L's, a hat trick of losses, and as a result, you can take their hat out of the ring for most of their goals.
Yep, most of their goals are done. And listen, I don't know what they do really well. This is bad. 3 losses in a row. It's not good. They got to figure something out, but it's a long season still. There's still a lot of room to find some positive, Jesse. Maybe throughout the way, there's going to be something happens that's positive.
So you're saying there's a chance. I like it. Always positive. Glass half full, Dave. But listen, I don't think they can fix everything in one game. I think this team needs to go back to the drawing board. They need to focus on one specific area of their football team to try to improve on and get this thing going.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Oh, that was tough.